So I turn on the computer and try to... It took me maybe 10-15 minutes to log into Gamecaster. I don't know how many times I have to restart the computer, cross my fingers, turn upside down, do like this, and whatever else should I do for it to work, you know. And I never really know when is Gamecaster gonna work. So, you know, I'm not a monkey researcher, so I don't know really what to expect from Sergey because I don't work in a laboratory of monkeys. But it looks like mimicking what Sergey does. It looks like mimicking. It doesn't look pretty. The things that Sergey does, the prostitutes like them. The prostitutes think they are beautiful, and this is one of the reasons he does it continuously. But they are not pretty. Someone has to tell him, so he will know they are not pretty. They look like mimicking. And wow, he's very stupid, so he'll never regret it. If he was smart, he would regret this stuff, but he will never regret. He's really stupid. But anyway, this is like measuring these shit cameras, this fucking shit streaming thing. I cannot get rid of it. I am involved with it and I have to keep coming back here. And I hate this. I really don't like these cameras. You know, I told you yesterday I miss myself screaming. I don't miss screaming, actually. I don't need to scream. Baby. I don't need to scream, baby. You can just call me the author. So, wow. I'm here today to talk about my academic advisor called Beth. So, you know, when I think humiliation, yeah, I think something like that. When I think losing, I thought like I said to you on the other day here on the stream, I lost to the oil barrel when I was an adolescent. But those are the rules of the game. Like, the guy was just playing his game. Nobody really forced me into playing the game. I entered the game knowing the rules, knowing how everybody plays, and I still entered it. And I lost. So I cannot even curse God because it was just the game and I'm just a loser. That's the reality. I cannot blame anyone for being a loser. I can only blame myself and cry and be depressed with chronic depression forevermore. I lost to my family in my childhood when I was 2 years old. I lost to the oil barrel when I was an adolescent. And I lost to my academic advisor called Beth. So, when I was doing my masters, I don't know what is my certificate. Maybe I should tear my certificate. You know, I remember I was talking to her after my defense. So I was very moved and feeling very bad and down because my defense was not good. So I thought maybe I'll try to emotionally commote her. She's a woman after all, right? I'll try to emotionally move her, make her feel emotionally moved. So I started talking with a different voice and trying to like mess with her feelings, and her response was, oh, she noticed he's really bad and down and feeling really really bad. So she stepped on me even more with her feet that looked like this. She stepped into me, he stepped and pressed, so, and humiliated me. So she's so powerful and mighty after she saw my weakness and how weak was I. And she's not the one that led me into this weakness. And she's not the one who defeated me in my defense. It was another professor. But she sounded so mighty and so powerful. I wonder, why was she born a woman? She should have been born a man, given how powerful she is. So maybe it's no coincidence that she was born a woman. So yeah, everything is for a reason. I told you, who uses and abuses this channel? The prostitutes, the kamikaze, the let's remember, the handicapped, the lame, the nigger, the black. When I count on the second hand, is this finger or this finger? Maybe let's do this finger again. The nigger, the black, you know, only low people, the cowards. So the fish, they use and abuse this channel. Where are the gods? I want to see the gods. They they never show up, ever. And when they do, it's like a doctor's visit, medical doctor's visit, very quickly. So I'm not complaining. I just curious, like, why is it like this? It should be like the gods showing up, right? I would prefer the gods, but anyway. So the monkeys use and abuse this channel. So yeah, you know, my advisor on my bachelor thesis, he kind of defeated me on my defense. I wasn't expecting. My own advisor turned against me. So Beth, out of ingenuity, did the same. What a coincidence. She turned against me like my previous advisor. So she pressed me with her foot. I lost that one. I lost to a woman. Well, yeah, you know, I lose to oil barrels who have fat cock. I'm not calling him fat, I'm just saying he has a fat cock. But fat, I lost to a woman like Bruna Penillas. I thought she was the only woman I have lost to. And now the prostitutes are reminding me. I don't know, is it the prostitutes neighboring me? Is it the delirium prostitute? I don't know, I really don't know who he is this time. But they're just, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just, they're just reminding me of Beth, my advisor. So I lost that one. So as I usually say, the mimic win, the coward win, you know, the monkeys win, whatever else. So it's like that. It's like that. That's the world we're living. So imagine, who made this world? Who made this planet? You know, I remember my bachelor thesis advisor. He made drawings for me. Oh, you should put these drawings into your work. And they were really trash drawings. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I imagine, not then, I imagine now, man, he made like something brown like the earth, but it was totally oval, was awful, was like, I imagine, and was blurred and not pretty. I just imagine now. Imagine if my advisor, instead of this drawing, he would make a planet. Man, I imagine what planet would that be? What kind of trash would that be? But anyway. So I lost to a woman. I lost to a woman, my advisor. So yeah, she sounds so mighty, so powerful towards the weak. Why wasn't she born a man? It's not a coincidence. So yeah, during those times I was feeling really bad. I wasn't alright. I wasn't as bad as in my adolescence. When my family pressed me with their feet. But I was still feeling bad and down and sad. I wasn't alright. And who drove me into that state? I think was my defense. The professors during my defense. So... Well, that's nice. My own advisor turning against me. It's no coincidence that her feet look like this. She just did like my previous advisor. What a coincidence. A woman. But I have no doubt I lost that one. But does it matter? As I told you, I don't really care about winning, especially in these circumstances. So it doesn't change anything to me, but for you it changes because you can have a very decent night of sleep and be very glad from now on that you always remember that I lost, and you can make fun of me, humiliate me, whatever. I don't care because I don't care about that garbage. I just think you are garbage. So the fat, the lame, the handicapped, the prostitutes, the kamikaze, the monkeys, they use and abuse this channel of communication. They use and abuse this channel of communication. Do you want to give some laughs? I know you like laughing. Monkeys are all about having fun and entertaining themselves, as I said numerous times, and laughing above all else. It doesn't matter if it makes sense or not, we need to laugh. So monkeys are all about having fun. So I'll give you some good laughs. I feel pity. I feel pity. You know, I would say I'm a doctor, PhD, because of my bachelor thesis, or because of my guided thing, TD in Portuguese. I'm a PhD, but actually I'm no PhD. I'm not even a master. I would tear my certificate of master. I'm God, baby. God! God! I'm God. I'm not a PhD. I'm above that. I'm beyond that. There are thousands of PhD graduating every year with fake certificates, fake theses. They invent nothing. They discover nothing. It's just is it lever you call? I don't remember the name in English. It's just a big and fake piece of shit. So, and they get PhDs, they get professorships, they get prizes, they get recognition, they win the world over. And what do the true innovators actually get? That's what I get. My own advisors turn against me. And my advisor using her feet to press me. I don't know what is this YouTube channel of mine. We have a very funny name for that, I guess. It was all about PUBG. I just started streaming because of PUBG. I told you, PUBG is a very special game. I made several things that I never did without any other supposedly games. They're not games, they're just movies. I never did any other things I did while doing PUBG. So I started doing a lot of stuff because of PUBG, and this stream is just because of PUBG. But now it became like this sort of crap. I just have to come here and talk about all my life. Is this like a therapeutic session? Am I don't know, like a psychoanalysis? So is Freud around me? I don't know. Is this like a psychologist? So these prostitute neighbors, these neighboring prostitutes, they are psychologists and they are doing a therapy with me. Talk about all your life. Let's talk about all your life. Everything, point by point. And they never did that before. I was every day out there. I even talked to some of them in the past. I barely remember their names. I even talked to some of them in the past. They never brought any of these up. But then when I turn on YouTube, they are all here, talking about all my life. And they even demand, you have to go there and stream this. I feel pity. I can stream, I don't care about losing. I'm God. I'm better than winning or losing. I'm God. I'm too old to be imitating monkeys. I don't care about this crap. I'm better than winning or losing. I don't even need to scream. I don't need to raise my voice. I never raised my voice to anyone. So I never needed it. YouTube. Think fishing. They learn nothing with Mario. Nothing. 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 By the way, why is Mario white? I ever wondered that. I think Mario should be black. I'm a monster. Mario should be black. They should make a game with Mario with his mustache and everything, but black. He has a black color of skin. He's not white. My dad's gonna cry. So if my dad is to be born again, he should be black. He should be black. And with a thick mustache. Only his mustache is thick, not his cock. So it's just placebo. He has a thick mustache, but the cock is not thick. What good is a thick mustache? You cannot fuck anyone with a thick mustache. You cannot impregnate anyone with a thick mustache. So it's just placebo. Well, I think I said everything. Wait a second. Would you like me to say anything else about Beth? Or about the oil barrel? Are you still here? Where are you? Here I am! Here I am! Ah! They're gone. Qual que é o seu mouse? Meu mouse é 6 GB de RAM! Qual que é o seu teclado? 6 GB de RAM! Monitor! 6 GB de RAM! Você usa cadeira gamer ou cadeira de escritório? 6 GB! 6 GB! Caralho! 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 Ação! 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 Seu Gabi... 6 GB de RAM! 6 GB de RAM! 6 GB de RAM! Essa! Maybe I can continue. I don't need to shut down the stream. This is so much fun. I don't need to shut down the stream. Strength in numbers. Well, I'm vastly outnumbered. I'm just one. I have to face 200 million. But how did I beat them? They're just monkeys. They're just monkeys. So no matter how many they are, it will be just more of the same. They're just monkeys. They can't create anything. So I can... Oh, am I gonna belch or gonna fart? You have to decide yourself. Oh, it's the same. John is envious. Why is he envious? I lost too many women. Why is he envious? Why is he envious? He wanted to be here in my place. What a crab. These camps are just crap. They are garbage. But anyway. Mario. And you just care about being noticed by others, that's what you get. You become a monkey. Qual que é a sua placa de vídeo? 6 GB de RAM! Caralho! 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 Ação! 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 You know, if I had to face, instead of 200 million monkeys, I had to face 200 million gods, then I would suicide. I have no chance. I'm outnumbered, they will beat me, so I just suicide. But they're just monkeys, so let's have some fun. Maybe this is good for my chronic depression. I can feel better by humiliating them. It doesn't feel good, it feels pitiful, so I feel pitiful, but there is nothing really I can do. I have no choice. I have to do this. I have to do this. Don't blame me. Blame the prostitutes. They are the ones who bring me here. You have to go to the back of my bed! What am I thinking? I think. Monkeys really love placebos. So when you think placebo, that's placebo. We should hang Epic CEO. You know, selling a product below the cost of production, that's criminal. That's an illegal practice to kill your opponents. Now what about giving it away for free? That's a war crime. He should be hanged. Now, what would they do next? They'll give the game not for free, they'll give it a negative price. Yeah, they'll pay you to play their games. Oh my god. And people will play it. So, Brandon Green was mocking Epic Games for the fourth crap with Sandhawk. He called it Mini Royale. He was mocking fourth crap. And now he's mocking Epic again. Like, okay, you give the game away for free? Well, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna make a new model. You just pay what you want. Fair enough. You want to play the game and pay nothing for it? That's okay. You can do that. You want to pay us something? That's okay too. You want to give us a lot of money and be generous? That's also fine. Everyone has its place here. Pay what you want. Pay what you want. I'm not sure if I'll make my game anymore. I want to make my game, but I don't know. I'm so involved with PUBG that I feel like I want to play more. I don't know if I'll manage to play PUBG in a competitive level, but I still want to try to see if I can learn anything else with it, because so far I learned a lot by playing PUBG, things that I think will carry over to my real life. And I believe I'm a better person thanks to PUBG. So I have to play this game and keep playing it. I feel blessed for the opportunity of playing it full time that I have. Not many people have that. So I want to see what else can I learn with this game. I know that I still don't know a lot of stuff, and I want to see if I can learn something by playing the game competitively, if I manage to play it at that level. What? 30个之后 Why they're that placebo monkeys like they are? The prostitutes like it. The prostitutes like it. That's what you get when you only think about prostitutes and sex. Monkeys are all about having fun and entertaining themselves. They think about nothing else. Really. What? Oh, I don't know. It's something really special, and you know, it makes a revolution within my feelings, and gives me memories of my childhood and my first girlfriend. It's playing a melody within my soul. Ooh. Ah! Oh! Oh! It smells like dog shit! You know, about Beth, I was feeling really down and bad and sad and depressed, feeling like really like losing everything. And well, the advisor is supposedly by your side. And she, when she talked to me, right after starting talking to me, it was at the beginning of the phone call, I believe, if I recall correctly. So she used her feet and she noticed, "Ah, he's feeling now! He's depressed! That's my chance! Take that! Take that!" Who invented the tape measure? God! Ah! Actually, who invented all methods of measurement? All single method. The underlying foundation of all methods of measurement, not just the tape measure. Baby. Ah! 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 I'm not a master's in metrology. I'm God. Ah! Ah! Oh. I'm the night god, baby. I never raised my voice to anyone. I never really needed it. Baby. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope I won't be back here soon. I never really cared about you or this channel or anything else. I just care about PUBG. Have you ever thought, you know, these games, they make a lot of skins. So maybe this guy is a genius. He invented and created skins for the first time ever after Sergey. But anyway, and he put into the game not even the art of war of Sun Tzu, the greatest military manual of all time, from the war artist himself, talks about skins. So that's the ultimate military strategy. No, that's the ultimate military tactic to win wars. All war is the skin. Imagine if all the soldiers you are gonna fight, and then the enemy soldiers, they're all wearing like those pretty and sexy pajama tops, or just the underwear. You would look at them, and I think the war would be over and love would win everything. My God. My God. People really care about the external appearance. They forgot to think and using their brains to figure about the content. They only care about this crap, and they forget about the essence. So they fall for that crap. They talk about skins very passionately as if this was the greatest invention of all time. It's just crap. It's just crap. And actually PUBG had skins. They just flooded the game with skins, increased their number considerably. So yeah, it looks bad. I feel a bit pitiful for that, and the people that talk about skins. I don't know about a shooter. I will talk about the gameplay of a battle royale, how the game plays. I wouldn't talk about the skins, but time and again they are mentioning the skins. These are the same people that make the question: qual que é a sua placa de vídeo? 6 GB de RAM! Caralho! 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 It's, I don't know. It's a battle royale game. I like to call it a war game. I don't need to call anything else. It's a battle royale, so it's a battle royale. That's how you call it. It's not a skins game. It's a battle royale. So what makes a battle royale? I don't know. Let's think right now. The weapons, the players, the circles, the RNG, the rotations, the compounds, the loot, how bad or easy to loot it is, the hard loot, if there is loot, enough loot for everyone in the match, or there is no loot for, not enough loot for everyone. They have to fight for even for the loot, and then they have to fight after having the loot. So it's truly a survival game. So, but they talk about skins. How old are these monkeys? Not even Sun Tzu military manual mentions skins. When you are copying something, you just have to change. You have to change whatever you can, so it won't look as obvious that you are just copying. We have to change the way it looks. We have to change the way it looks. So, well, it looks the same clothing. Let's change the clothing. Oh. Caralho! Caralho! I think if you want skins, if you want really about military tactic using skins, that's called camouflage. PUBG has this. These other games, they don't believe the camouflage. They use the anti-camouflage, something very flashy and shiny that is easily detectable by other players. So PUBG has the camouflage. It's called the ghillie suit. Checkmate. God! God! I'm 35 years old. Okay, okay. And I never really regretted anything. Oh. Okay. Uh, I created a lot of stuff. I'm here for you. Oh. I'm 35 years old. I never. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay, not now. I have to finish this talk. You can't do this later. Oh, she just fainted. I'm 35 years old. I never really regretted anything I did. Never, never. I don't regret anything I did. But the question is, will I regret from now on? Will I do something from now on that I will regret? I don't know. I hope not. But I don't think regretting is really a bad thing. It should be a good thing. You regret something because you wish you have done better, so you will be a better person. So it's not bad, that bad. But I do feel cocky. Cock. I do feel cocky for never ever regretting anything. Cock. Man, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I think I said everything. I remember when I was playing PUBG. The first time I was playing PUBG. You know, when I played the other battle royales like Blackout, I would do scopes. I would spray with a 2x scope, 3x scope, red dot. I would carry a spare 3x scope on my inventory, and I would interchange according to the situation of the battle between a red dot and a scope. Many pros do that. That's one of my contributions to PUBG esports. And I would spray with the scope. And then when I first played PUBG, I put the scope. I tried to spray with the scope, and then the weapon was like, what the fuck is that? The weapon doesn't stop going up. Now it's funny. At that time it wasn't funny. I was like, I find an enemy. Oh, let me get the kill. What the fuck? Is this the mouse? I knew it wasn't the mouse, but I'm just making fun of it. Is this my mouse? Is this my GPU? I only have 2 gigs of RAM. 6 gigas de RAM! If I had 6 gigs, the weapon wouldn't do like this. So... So the weapon never stopped going up, and I was like, man, why did Brandon Green do that? Okay, I'll say in Portuguese. Pô, por que o Brandon Green fez isso? Por que ele pegou o jogo e mandou pra esse estúdio aí, Blue Hole, que eu nunca ouvi falar, lá de não sei aonde, nem sei de onde que é isso. E os caras não sabem nem fazer jogo de tiro direito. Eu mando atirar essa porra, a arma não para de subir. Que é isso? Os caras não sabem nem como é que faz. Não dá nem pra atirar nessa porra, não consigo matar ninguém, caralho. Por que ele não deu essa porra pra Activision? Caralho! Não dá pra jogar. But how? Let me try to translate this. Why did Brandon Green deliver this game to Blue Hole? I cannot even play this. The weapon never stopped kicking up, going up like crazy. And they don't know how to make a shooter. They don't know how to make a shooter. They should have delivered this game to Activision. They would make a shooter, a game that I can play. I can't play this crap. But how? But how? But how? But how? So I'll talk about the player called Monkey later, but that's what I thought when I first played the game. And then after 300 hours in the game, I kept playing the game because I believed, like, my thought was like, I don't care if I'm sorry to disappoint you. Maybe I'm a monkey, but even as a monkey, I could still make the right choice and make a very good point. Even if all the clones are better than PUBG, and PUBG is the bad, terrible game, I don't care. They are the creators, they are the innovators, they are the geniuses, they are the gods. I'll play their game. I choose them. I don't care. I'll play their game. I'll die with them. Oh. Okay. I'll play PUBG. So I kept playing. I just gave up on the scope. I'm not using the scope anymore. Let's put a red dot on this crap. And with the red dot, it was still bad, but I could play better. I would try shotguns. Man, unplayable. So after 300 hours playing the game, the weapon was like, I would feel dizzy every time I tried to shoot with the 3x attached, 2x. I didn't attach 3x, I think, only 2x. I would feel a bit nauseous and dizzy. Like, I would have a seizure, almost seizure. Then I thought, well, just wait a second. If the weapon goes up, well, the aiming is going up. What if I move the aiming down? Let's try. And I got a kill like that. I was playing Miramar. I had an SMG. Maybe it was the I don't know. I think it was an SMG. That's why it worked, because the recoil is lower. So maybe it was the UMP. I don't remember. It couldn't be the MP5 because I think there are no MP5s on Miramar. It wasn't the Vector because the Vector kicks too much. I still can't control the Vector even though I have 1300 hours in the game. So I almost got a kill and I was like, oh, wait a second. I think I went to the training mode maybe, or I just played more matches and I would go. This is my mouse, this is the mouse pad, and this is my mouse. Before I just did this. Now I was doing like almost like drawing on the mouse pad, a beautiful artistic drawing. My God, these guys are geniuses. Now I understand. Of course, when a real weapon, when you shoot, the weapon goes up. So you have to pull the mouse down while you shoot. I aimed with the wrist. Then I learned that is arm aiming. Of course, if I aim with the arm, I'll pull my whole arm down. My God. I don't believe this. I thought they just invented Battle Royale and that was it. They never did anything else. And then the more I played the game, the more I found out stuff. And no wonder PlayerUnknown is a genius. There's definitely something missing in other games. No wonder! PlayerUnknown is a fucking genius! Many things in the game. Many things. But the recoil is one of my favorites. I love the recoil in PUBG. I prefer PUBG's recoil to CSGO, but CSGO is brilliant. You have to shoot without seeing the crosshair. Man, the guys are geniuses, but PUBG is better. I prefer the multiple recoil patterns. It's better and it's also realistic. Man. Maybe you're right, I'm just lucky. As a lucky monkey, I did the right choice. I chose the right game. And this was like the tip of the iceberg. The more I dipped, I was like, man, the more I dig, the more I find. And it doesn't never stop coming gold after gold and diamonds and jewelry. So, the tip of the iceberg. Of course, they are the innovators, they are the true creators, they are the geniuses. Of course. Of course. It's no coincidence. If you ever play PUBG, remember you have to pull the mouse down. So that is the mouse pad. In other games you just shoot, you aim and shoot. In PUBG you aim and move the mouse down. That's why I have a big mouse pad. You can see my mouse pad here. Very big mouse pad. So you move the mouse down, move the mouse down like this. And it's so brilliant that if you look at my gaming chair, no, this is not a gaming chair. You know, all gaming chairs I found, they are pronged in their sides. So when you try to play PUBG, you have to pull the mouse down. The pronged side will get in the way of your arm to pulling the mouse down. Why? Because no other game has this. No other game has this. That's my guess. None of the games that I played had this, and no other game I think has this. So in PUBG, I would prefer a flat back rest, and that's why Choco Taco, I think, and others as well, play with office chairs. I think it's an office chair he uses. Probably it is. So very good one, but so you have to pull the arm down like this. So man, I feel stupid. I would think that I didn't actually say that, but okay. If I have to say everything, I'm telling you everything. What I said, I just said that I thought the smaller maps were more fun than the big maps when I was really new into the game. That's all I said. I don't regret saying that. It was just my judgment, first impression as a noob playing the game. Someone who has never really played a true video game, trying PUBG for the first time. Oh. This map, why it's such a big map? This map is too big, it's too hard to play. When the circle closes far away, I have to run like crazy. This place is like a running simulator. And I just run, and I die in the middle of nowhere to a fucking blue zone. And somehow I can just move on the map and I can survive. So, but this about the recoil, I didn't say anything. I never said this to anyone else. I just thought within myself, like, man, they don't know how to make a shooter. They don't know how even to shoot with the weapons. I shoot, my shots never hit. The weapon doesn't stop going up. And the weapon never stops going up. It's, man. So I feel stupid. I'm totally wrong. Actually, it's the opposite. PUBG shooter. PUBG is not just a game, it's battle royale. But if I had to analyze PUBG as a shooter, just forget the battle royale part. Let's forget the battle royale part. Just look at the shooter, the weapons, the way it shoots, the way you aim, the everything, even the movement. So PUBG is better, much better. Way better than COD or even Battlefield. Yeah, it's much better. It's much better. So, but I couldn't see that as a noob. I just thought I didn't know anything. I was just someone who randomly stepped into the gaming industry to play some games. So I was thinking, why Brendan Green chose Koreans like in the middle of nowhere? Like I have nothing against Koreans, but I never know a Korean make a video game. I know Japan makes video games, but Korea? Why he didn't go to EA, to Activision? He could make the shooter with them. Uh, well, I liked Activision at the time, and pretty much everyone else on GameSpot loved them. All the commentators there, people really liked them. And I remember them from the days of Atari. So I just thought, well, they have a shooter that is popular. I'm not saying it's good, I just say it's popular. As I said, being popular doesn't mean it's good. If you're popular with the monkeys, this means nothing. If you're popular with the kids, this means nothing. If you're popular with the idiots, this means nothing. If you're popular with the losers, this means nothing. If you're popular with the suckers, this means nothing. So I just thought that. But then after playing the game, man, it's the best shooter I have ever played. I'm not even talking about the battle royale part. That's the shooter. That's why I play TDM non-stop. I like the TDM. It's more fun, the TDM in PUBG, than the TDM I play in COD or even Battlefield. I think it's better. The weapons are much better. Yeah, I think this is called the gunplay. And I would say, I would remember when I first went to the forum, I would see many people talking about the gunplay. I was like, wow, the gunplay in PUBG. Monkey. So now I understand the gunplay in PUBG. Projectile weapons. That's real fun. So I feel stupid for thinking that. I thought that, but I didn't stop playing PUBG just because I thought that. I kept playing PUBG, and I figured by myself, almost miraculously, maybe I'm lucky. I had the idea, I don't know how, but I just, what if I pull the mouse down? Oh! It's PUBG's melody, it's the recoil. You have to dance with the mouse. It's beautiful. So maybe PUBG Corporation could make a shooter out of PUBG. A shooter. Yeah, they could make a shooter to compete with Battlefield. COD is dead, but they could make a shooter to compete with Battlefield. Battlefield doesn't stand a chance, but they will make a shooter much better than Battlefield. And as I discovered the things in PUBG, I digged and digged and digged and got all the jewelry and gold and diamond and everything. I would update the guide, and there's definitely something missing in other games. No wonder PlayerUnknown is a genius! Baby. I think that's enough. 1 hour. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good time to stop. Think that race, so I'll stop exactly at 1 hour. I can stop at 1 hour. No wonder PlayerUnknown is a fucking god! Is a fucking god! Is a fucking god! That's what you get when you use your brains and make the right choice. The obvious thing is to just play the clones, but I I refuse to do that. I'm a scientist, so as a former scientist, I refuse to do that. I have to honor the creators, the true innovators, the gods. So I chose PUBG, and I won the lottery. Man, I did one of the best choices in my life. One of the best choices in my life. I feel blessed and I'm grateful to God. No wonder Player Unknown is a fucking genius. TSM win.